Hi! So today I'm going to be doing a vlog about food, and there's a few different things that I want to talk about. So I don't particularly have a set structure of what I eat. Pretty much I think the best way to explain it is that food wise I take it day by day. When I'm feeling really like I've got a bit of a craving for carbs, I will soft boil a couple of eggs and I eat those, and I find it quite filling. And since I have cut out sugar out of my diet, I actually find that they taste really good. So 2 points that I want to make is, what am I going to eliminate from my diet and what am I keeping around? Sugar is going. Sugar is gone, almost fully gone. For me, sugar has been a huge part of my weight gain. I feel as though sugar has played a significant role in this. I have a very sweet tooth. I have actually, if you know how people ask that question, are you sweet or are you a savory? I am both. I love all foods. Now what I'm keeping around is good fats, natural fats. So fats that I have, coconut oil, olive oil. I do use a little bit of butter every now and then. There's certain things that I cook with butter, which I will talk about more later. Nuts. I'm not restricting what I eat. As long as I'm eating something that's healthy and something that's good for my body and has nutritional value, then I can eat it, you know. And from my understanding of weight loss and food and exercise, I think it really is up to each individual to find out what works for them. And for me, I don't want my body to go into starvation mode. I think it's very unlikely with my eating habits so far, but because I'm working hard and I'm exercising, I'm really tempted to cut down my food, and I am trying really hard not to do that because I think it's really important to fuel my body, especially now that I'm working out, using my body more than I have in the past. So I want to make sure that I'm fueling my body effectively. Since I've been working out, I found that my eating kind of followed naturally, and I thought that I would struggle a lot more with it. I've been trying over the past year to eat well, and I found that it's a constant struggle. I have good weeks and I have bad weeks, and then I have bad months and good days. I should probably mention that today is my very first rest day, which feels amazing. It was so cool waking up and knowing that I didn't have to work out. So I've got a note here, making sure that I eat enough. That is really important. I don't want to catch myself out and let myself get too hungry, because that's when I make bad food choices. I don't want to gain a whole lot of weight back once I've got to my goal weight. I'm kind of trying to focus on focus on making permanent changes, as opposed to like, I'm going to try and lose as much weight as I can as fast as I can, because I don't think that would work for me long term. That's a huge factor that I want to implement in this weight loss journey, is that it's all about balance. It's not about being as skinny as I can get, or you know, how strict I can make my diet. I want to have I just want to have a healthy life. I want to be happy with my body, and I guess that's about finding a balance that I can achieve and continue. Snacks, which is a huge deal for me because I am a grazer. I'm a grazer and I like meals as well, so I think I like everything. Carrots are my go-to snack, and by the time I eat it, the craving has definitely passed, and I actually find it somewhat satisfying. You know, I haven't eaten carrots since probably I was living at home. So carrots are my go-to. Also, as I mentioned before, the soft boiled eggs. I just find that they work really well when I have carb cravings, when I feel like eating pasta or bread. I guess this last week I've just been learning about what's going to work for me, what makes me happy food-wise, eating-wise, and what's something that I can continue, and what's realistic as well, because that's a huge thing. You know, I might set up this big goal for myself, and realistically I'm not going to be able to maintain it for the next month or so. So my essentials are kind of like not really treats but rewards. Like I'm trying to put a positive spin on them for myself, and so far it's working. So essentials definitely are green tea. I have replaced all of sugary drinks, juice, fizzy drink, cups of tea, coffee. What did I find the hardest to stop eating? And that is 100% sugar. And there's so much out there at the moment that's talking about sugar and cutting sugar, eliminating sugar out of your diet. I think that I'll talk about it more in another vlog, but yeah, that is what I struggled with the most. My biggest hurdle slip up wise is 100% when I am not prepared. Sometimes when I go to pick Louis up after I've been at the gym, we'll hang out for a little bit, and that's often when I am really hungry. I really want to eat after I've been at the gym, and because I'm not at my own house, you know, I'm like, oh, what can I eat? And it's times like that when I haven't prepared that there's room for a slip up. Something that I need to work on is making sure I'm prepared for these times where I might not be home and I might be hungry. So that's what I wanted to talk about food wise, and overall this has been a pretty life-changing week. May not seem like a big deal to some people, but I've gone from pretty much being completely inactive to spending 6 out of 7 days in a week at the gym and eating healthy, whole, nutritious food, and I feel good. So if you've watched today, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe.